Hey there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everyone. I am so super excited to be live with you today. Come on in. Come on in. Super excited to be live with you today. Happy Sunday. I hope that you have had a super Sunday. I certainly have had a super Sunday. So come on in as you jump on. Let me know that you're on live with me today. Give me some hearts, some thumbs up, or just say hey and let me know that you're on live with me today. So welcome. Come on in. Super, super excited to be live today as we approach Cyber Monday on tomorrow and got some exciting things going on tomorrow. So come on in, everybody. Jump on with me for just a little bit this evening. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hey, D. Hey, D. Morris. Thank you so much for jumping on. Deirdre Levy. Hey, sis. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, ladies. Come on in, everybody. Thank you for the love. Thank you, D. I appreciate you. Come on in. Come on in. I have two D's on with me this evening. Hey there. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, tag, and share the broadcast. Evening again, as I am super excited. Got some amazing announcements I want to make with everyone that's on with me today. So come on in, everybody. Go ahead and take the liberty to invite a few more people to join us on today on this super Saturday. Let me know how was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving, everybody? I hope that you had a wonderful time. I certainly had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And of course, there's always so much to be grateful for, so much to be grateful for. And just had a wonderful time. And the celebration continues because, of course, we're not just thankful on. We have continual gratitude and we're continually grateful and thankful God has done for us. And so, how many of you know the more you show, the more grateful you are, the more blessings and great things flow into your life. And so it's super that we're grateful for all that God does for us each and every day, all of the blessings. It's come on in. If you haven't already, like, tag, and share the broadcast, share it with someone else as we're jumping on today for a few minutes to have a quick chat on today. Come on in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's see. I am. All right, so thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Just wanted to jump on and have a quick chat. Be familiar with me. I am Tammy Durden, international speaker, author, and image coach. And what entrepreneurs, women in ministry, what they hire me to do is to help them identify their authentic style and transform their image into something amazing. I am the image maker. So whether you're in transition, whether you're trying to identify, you were in a relationship, you post relationship, you lost yourself, and you're trying to get your style and image together. Maybe you're going for that new promotion on your job, or maybe you're getting back into the dating scene and you want to improve your image. You want to step it up. You want to boss up some. Maybe you're a new entrepreneur and you do social media and you're not quite sure of if you're portraying the right image on in these social media streets. I am the lady, the image maker that can help you with that. Hey, Reverend Troy Denson, thank you so much for joining. It's Sunday and we're going to have a quick chat. Of course, you all know that I am super excited. Tomorrow, I will be releasing my new book, Got It In, fresh off the new book. I don't look like what I've been through. 7 ways to turn this into a magazine. So super excited about it. We'll have the virtual launch tomorrow between 4 and 7 p.m. Central Standard Time live on Facebook. And so I'm going to ask you all during that lunchtime between 4 and 7 p.m. please jump on. I'll give you the link on tomorrow to go to Amazon.com in between that time between 4 and 7 p.m. to get a copy. Because it's Cyber Monday, I'm offering, as I launch the book on Cyber Monday, to go on Amazon and get the ebook for only 99 cents. Only 99 cents. one of my biggest goals is for the book to be an Amazon bestseller. If you would help me to reach that goal, I would greatly appreciate it. And so on tomorrow during our virtual launch between 4 and 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to ask you, I'll give you the link to go on to Amazon.com. And so the more people that purchase the book within that 4 to 7 p.m. time period, that's what pushes my book up to Amazon. Really, this book. And so I ask that you all would join in, help me with it. And let's make this book, I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through, 7 Ways to Turn Your Mess into a Masterpiece, to an Amazon bestseller. It's an amazing book. It's a very easy read. So I'll be live on tomorrow with my publisher. We're going to talk about publishing books. We're going to talk about the book as well. And so it's just going to be an exciting time. So tomorrow between 4 and 7 p.m. virtual launch for my new book, I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through, 7 Ways to Turn Your Mess into a Masterpiece. So super excited about that. So make sure you tune in to tomorrow, and I'll probably send you some little reminders in your inbox so you can expect to see that. Hey, Sandra, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Hello. Hey, Tamara, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So listen, let's have a quick chat on this evening. You all are pretty quiet, but thank you. Hey, dude, Hart, thank you so much for jumping on. Welcome. We're going to talk about, just have a quick conversation on today. Hey, Crystal, thank you for watching. Thank you for love. Let's talk about pursue your purpose. So all of you know, with my new book, as a part of my purpose, I am a writer, I am a speaker, I am a coach. And so how many of you know when it comes to purpose, although you may know what it is, maybe you know what you were designed and created to do, but you have to go get it. You have to pursue it. So in the Bible, it talks about we have the power to get wealth. In the book of Deuteronomy, we have the power to get wealth. Thank you for the love, Crystal. And so, but that's the key. We have to go get it. We have to get wealth. We have all the gifts and talents. Some of us have books on the inside of us, businesses on the inside of us, songs on the inside of us, things, those talents and skills to monetize and to use. And so it's up to us to actually pursue our purpose, to go after it, to go get it. You know, the promise is already there. It's already laid up for us, but we've got to put feet to our faith and do the work and to get moving to pursue our purpose. And if I don't tell you, once you start pursuing your purpose, once you start going after it, God will begin to open up doors for you, send favor your way, raise up people to use their power, ability, influence to help you, but you got to pursue it. If you're not going after it, there's nothing to work with. And so when we're idle and when we're still and when we're not pursuing our purpose, a lot of times we become discouraged when nothing's happening. It's because we're not making movement. We're not moving forward. We're not doing anything to pursue our purpose. We have to go get it. We got to go after it if we want to make it happen. Hey, Jordan, it's been a while. Good to see you. Thank you so much for jumping on. Go ahead, like, tag, and share the broadcast on today. We're talking about pursue your purpose. How many of you know what your purpose is? Or how many of you have a goal that you want to go after? And of course, one of my goals was to write. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. I'm going to have my publisher, with BK Royston Publishing, on with me tomorrow as we go live, as we promote the book during our virtual launch of the book. And Julia's going to be on with me. She's going to be talking about publishing. She has been my publisher. BK Royston Publishing has been my publishing company for both of my books, done an amazing job. And so we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But how many of you know, hey, LaDon, thank you for joining, that in pursuit of your purpose, sometimes you need some help, right? And so you have to be able and willing to get the help that you need when you're pursuing your purpose. So that's one of the obstacles that we face, and one of the reasons why we're not able to reach our goals, why we're not seeing things come into fruition when we're talking about pursuing our purpose. One reason why is because number one, we refuse to go get it. You got to get up and go get it. And number two, we don't get the help that we need. Of course, I'm not a publisher. My desire was not to self-publish. And so in order for me to publish my books, I had to work with a publisher to do so. What does that mean? That means that's going to require monetary resources. That's going to require me to some sacrifices that I have to make. But when you are pursuing your purpose, when you is huge, because you got to know what your purpose is, not what somebody else is doing, not what somebody told you that you should be doing, but you got to know for your purpose is. And so you really can't pursue anything until you're clear about your purpose. Know what your purpose is and be clear about it. Once you know what it is, I know part of is to inspire, empower people through writing. And so because of that, I'm an author and I write books and I inspire and I empower people through my writing. And so I'm clear about that. I know that. And so now that I know my purpose and I'm clear about it, I can go after it. I can pursue it. The challenge comes when we're not clear about our purpose. So get clear about it. Get clear about why you're here. Get clear about what you're supposed to do. Get clear about what it is you are to be pursuing. Guess what? We only have one life on this earth. And so we don't want to waste time. We don't want to squander opportunities that we have in pursuing things that are not for us. Sometimes we see other people doing things. We see other people engaged in lucrative financial things. And although it may be lucrative financially for them, but is that your purpose? Is that your assignment? Is that your lane? Is that what you're supposed to be doing? And so sometimes on the road, when we're trying to get clear about it, and I've been down that road. I've tried so many different things to get to the place where I am right now. So don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged if you've tried different things, you've tried different businesses, you've tried different careers, and it didn't work out for you, but that's okay. That means that's just getting you one step closer to where you're supposed to be. That's getting you one step closer to the road that you're supposed to be on. Make sure you get clear. You want to make sure that you're not just doing something to be doing something, but don't beat yourself up about if you've tried some things and it didn't work out. Yeah, we've all been there. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. And so along the way, I've tried so many multi-level marketing companies. And again, multi-level marketing is great. It wasn't for me, but it's made many people, it's been a blessing to many people, made many people millionaires. They've been able to take care and provide for their families well with it, but it just wasn't for me. But I tried so many of them. I'm an entrepreneur at heart because I was seeking something, right? So when you're pursuing your purpose, in the beginning, you may not be clear about it. You may be out there seeking some things. You may try several things. Keep trying. Don't give up. If it doesn't work, pause for a minute, learn from your mistakes and your failures and build on that and move forward and begin to receive more clarity about what you really should be pursuing as your purpose. Hey, LaDon, thank you so much for joining. Hey, Sonia, thank you for jumping on. Jason, I appreciate you. How are you? Hey, Benjamin, thank you for watching. Thank you. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, tag, and share the broadcast. We're talking about pursuing your purpose and pursuing your purpose. And again, as my purpose, to inspire and empower people. It's through speaking is one avenue and writing is another avenue. My new book, I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through, 7 Ways to Turn Your Mess into a Masterpiece. We'll have the virtual launch of the book on tomorrow. And so I'll be from 4 to 7 p.m. with the virtual launch will be going on. My publisher and I will be live. We'll be talking about some things. I'll give you the link to go and purchase my ebook. Of course, tomorrow is Cyber Monday. And so I'll give you the link to go on as a part of Cyber Monday and launching my book. The ebook will be at a very nominal price of 99 cents. So between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., I need everybody tomorrow between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. to go to Amazon.com. I'll drop the link for you tomorrow and purchase the ebook. It's only 99 cents and help this book become an Amazon bestseller. So again, if I've blessed you in any way, if you've been on any of my broadcasts for the past 5 years and I've blessed help me get to Amazon bestseller on Cyber Monday. The book will bless you. Will definitely bless your life. The ebook will only be 99 cents as a part of Cyber Monday. Of course, that price is going up at its own separate price. But between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., I need everybody, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your crew, tell your tribe to go to Amazon.com between 4 and 7 p.m. tomorrow and get the ebook version. It's only 99 cents of my new book, I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through, 7 Ways to Turn Your Mess into a Masterpiece. So if you have a mess right now, if you've been through a situation, maybe you've been through a bad divorce, maybe you have just overcome sickness, abuse, and abusive relationship. Maybe you've lost a loved one and your life at some point just kind of fell apart. Hey, but how many of you know you don't have to look like you so much? You don't have to look like what you, if you only knew if you only knew my full story, you'd be like, wow, you still here, you still smiling, you still look like that girl. But you don't have to look like what you've been through. And so in this book, it gives you information about it. So tomorrow between 4 and 7 p.m., be sure to jump on live with me. Jump on Amazon.com. Grab your copy of the ebook, only 99 cents, and help me push this book to Amazon bestseller. Hey, Patrina, thank you so much. Hey, I got to give Patrina Anthony the beautiful picture that you see on the cover of this book. My photographer, Patrina Anthony, was actually the photographer of that picture, did an amazing job. She's an amazing photographer. Look up Patrina, connect with Patrina Anthony. And so listen, we're talking about pursue your purpose. Pursuing your purpose. And so when it comes to pursuing your purpose, number one, you got to be clear about it. Number two, you got to go get it. You got to move your feet. You got to, the Bible says that the just shall live by faith, but also faith without works is dead. So that means you got to, not only that, get the help that you need. You know, a lot of people self-publish. I didn't again, but I needed a publisher. So get the help that you need and be willing to make the investment. A lot of times we're not willing to make the investment when it comes to our purpose. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for jumping on. And so be willing to make the investment in, to know that, hey, that I'm going to play full out and I'm going to do this. Thank you. Love y'all. And so that's my family, y'all, my niece and my nephew. And so listen, so as you pursue your purpose, be willing to invest in you. Be willing to invest in yourself. You know, I can't tell you how much financial resources that I've invested in myself. How many of you know to publish a book, it is not free. It's not free, but I'm willing to invest in myself. I'm willing to invest in my purpose, to have the knowledge and the skills in doing what I do and empowering people through image, which is another extension of how I empower and inspire women, is through image consulting. And so how many of you know that I have to invest in myself? I have to invest in the knowledge. I have to invest in the time. I have to be willing to learn. I have to be willing to get outside of my comfort zone. And so that's the next thing. If you're in pursuit of your purpose, you're going to have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. You're going to have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Pursuing always the path that you thought it would be. It's not always easy. It's not going to root for you and cheer you on. At some times, you may not always have the resources and the connections that you need, right? But you've got to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. If there are people that you need to connect with that you don't normally like you got to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. If it requires you to network and be around people that you don't know, you got to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. The excuses that you made in the past won't work. So in order to have something different, you've got to do something different, and you've got to become someone that you've never become. right? And so that means stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing things that you don't normally do, right? It's a part of the process. And so sometimes we get stuck in the pursuit of purpose. We become stuck and stagnant because we're not willing to step outside of our comfort. Do the things that are necessary. You got to push past comfort, because a lot of times on this journey, be uncomfortable. So you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it is a part of the process. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, Benjamin. Best wishes to you on your journey in writing. I wish you well and look forward to seeing your book. Hey, Katrina Moore, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about pursue. Already, go ahead, like, tag, and share the broadcast. Start a watch party. We're talking about pursue your purpose. And so be willing to get outside of your comfort zone. Be willing to do something different. Do something that you've never done before, because in order to have something that you've never had, you've got to do something that you've never done, which requires you to become one that you've never been. And so be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Talk to people you never talked to. Go places that you haven't gone before. You know, we get stuck in a rut. We go to the same places. We see the same people. You know, be willing. If you are, if part of your purpose, is to get back on a dating scene and be able to be social and to date again and to meet new people, that means that you got to go somewhere different. Go to a different restaurant. Go to a different coffee shop than you normally go to. Shop somewhere. You know, if your caliber person is not at Walmart, stop going to Walmart. That's just the reality of it. You know, if you keep going to Walmart and you say that's not where your caliber of man is, stop going to Walmart. You know, upgrade that thing. Go somewhere and shop. Do something different. You know, if he's not in Starbucks, find a specialty coffee. Step outside of your comfort zone and do something different to get different results, because insanity is what? Doing the same thing over and over and over, but expecting different results. Hey there, thank you so much for joining. Hey Tammy, thank you so much for watching. Good evening, good evening. We're talking about pursue purpose. We talked about being clear about your purpose. We talked about getting the help that you need. We talked about step outside your comfort zone and doing something different, and clear about your purpose. When you know what it is, confidence to move forward. And when you're pursuing your purpose, the last thing that I'm going to share with you is know your why. Know your why are you pursuing your purpose? You know, now you're clear about it and you know what it is. You know, know your why. Why you're doing what you're doing. Why did I choose to write a book? Why? What is my why? I know what my purpose is, but what is my why? So you want to ask yourself that question. What is your why? What is that driving force behind what you do? Whether it's your children, whether it's your parents, whether it's your spouse, whether you want to make a difference in the world. You know, I want to make a difference in the world. Part of my why is my daughter. She's my driving force behind why I do what I do. And part of my why is I want to leave a legacy, not only for her, but you know, generations to come behind me. Part of my why is I want to make an impact and difference in the lives of women across the globe, to see their lives transformed, to see them to be able to push past the mistakes and the stagnancy in their lives, to push past setbacks and live the lives that they were designed and created to live, to live a maximized life. To live that life. And so my purpose, whether it's in written format with this book and other books that I have, and more, whether it's through speaking, that's my why. And so every time I do what I do, every sacrifice that I make, right, it's all because I know what my why is. Willing to step out my comfort zone, and I'm willing to play full out, and I'm willing to do the necessary that it takes to pursue my purpose and live the life that I was designed and created to live. So I wanted to encourage you with that today. to know your why, to pursue your purpose with everything that you have. If you're going to do it, play full out and do it big, but pursue your purpose, go after it with everything you have, and live the life that you were designed and created to live. So thank you so much. Thank you, Crystal. Yep. Think about your why, Crystal. Benjamin says so true. Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you think about that, 19, we're on the cusp of 2020, and so as we close this year out and forward and move into 2020, be clear about your purpose, get in position, and pursue it with everything that you have. Hey, thank you so much for joining, Hardy. So that's my conversation with you on today. Thank you so much for joining. Remember, stay tuned. Join me tomorrow for the virtual launch of my new book, I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through, 7 Ways to Turn Your Mess into a Masterpiece, between 4 and 7 p.m. on tomorrow, the virtual launch. I'll be live right here with you on Facebook. We're going to jump on to Amazon.com between 4 and 7 p.m. We're going to flood Amazon by purchasing the ebook version for Cyber Monday. It's only going to be 99 cents. Help me to make this book an Amazon bestseller. It will bless your life. If you're watching with me right now live, I appreciate you so much. If you're watching the replay, I equally appreciate you. If you're on one of my watch parties, because more watch parties are to come, thank you so much for joining the party. Like, tag, and share the broadcast. Start your own watch parties. Help me spread the word, and it's going to be amazing. So thank you. I love you. I appreciate you, and I will see you on tomorrow for the lunch party.